early helicopter life. Matt Higgins and AJV.
Oh, it's right here. Sorry.
I want to be on your video. That's gonna make me put you on it twice.
Macro, I'm from mom and castle. Down the ground like gravel. Coming back around like lasso. Macro, like a vision board, I see with clarity. I hustle like my name is Garyvee.
Sabas, I've been telling you.
Accountants was talking about equity. I'm Triple H giving the pedigree. The meaning I'm special, my specialty. I'm putting the work till I'm dirt in the earth. I'm moving furniture to Beverly. M1 got that love.
I just think it's worth the risk. I don't care if you're somebody that uses big data and you're good at synthesizing it. I don't care if you're the greatest natural talent like I am and you just live life and it just comes to you. I just don't care what your process is. It's just get me to the insights, right? Get me to the thing, right? To me, I don't know what brand strategy, it's Karen, 27-year-old, she has 2 cans, or it's the manifesto from the brand, or if it's like, find it. Here's what I know. Every piece of business needs us to find the white space. The problem with either or anything we come up with is the humans are gonna break it. So let's start with that. Let's start that no matter what we decide here, it will not work. And I'm being dead serious. What I mean by that is, it's what human beings do. It's what they do. Depending on their level of ego and pride, humility and thought, like teamwork. So I think my job at the top of the sphere is to give thought to things that position less friction, not more. And I'm not saying having an overarching idea is that, but that is the only filter I'm going through.
Yes.
Awesome, thank you guys, that helped me.
I just sent myself a note.
That progression we're always talking about, can you think of any brands off the top of your head that have just died out because?
Radio to television, the first wave.
Or TV to phone, or whatever that looks like.
TV to phone, well, you know what, you can say it's happening now. Cool.
Thank you.
Not gonna be a lot you can show that, but if you could, might want to be able to. Guys, we're gonna play music over what just happened, but it was fucking brilliant. Okay, well listen, then I'll be frank with you. Like, if that's the case, then that's what I'll do. So I'm gonna go to Alan's office right now, literally walk out of mine.
Can you move that? How are you?
What's up, stranger? Guys, it's D-Rock. He does other things.
I do.
How was your day yesterday?
Great.
What's going on with the episode?
Both ideas, and they're like, can this extend into print? Because if it can,
everything can extend into
totally.
everything.
And if it can, show us both ideas in print, and then that'll help us decide which one.
I see. Okay, good.
Yeah.
How big is this idea?
We're
How many
competing.
places can it go?
We're competing.
Can you do me a favor?
ourselves.
Can you tell them that they should really consider running both in print on Facebook against the actual consumers that they want to buy it, and read the quant and qual data against it. Just tell them that as well. Tell them I walked in and said this. Yes, this, do your thing. Have you thought about how smart it would be to spend $50,000 to have these 2 pictures, $25,000 media spend. We don't have to do it. I don't even know what their fucking MSA is. Like, we just want to tell them what to plan against. I don't know if, 27 to 42-year-old moms with families and run them, and then read the quant and qual data, because that would also give them a data point of the actual end consumer for this debate. 3 seconds left. Should say, to watch the whole thing, go to facebook.com.
We have, for more, go.com.
Nope.
To watch
3 seconds, take over the whole fucking thing. No half
No,
pregnant.
it's a full
respect,
on, it's a full
but
thing.
people don't want to go to brand. You'll lose.
Go to Facebook.
You'll lose 80 to
Just see the
90%
whole
of the
thing. Got
thing
it.
because nobody wants to go to a brand's website, but they'll go to Facebook. And I actually think the
Got
way
it.
to do it is to say go to Facebook and search. Then you guys just have to see how it's coming up. Yeah, so just jumped in. We've got a huge new client. So I jumped in. Were you filming it? Yeah. Nice job. Make sure you blur out the stuff. Huge new client, so the team's excited. I'm excited. Big new brand in the building. Big new holding company in the building. Key moments is where I like to come in and sprinkle. I think managers and CEOs do really poor job, and they want to bake the cake and put the icing on and the sprinkles and the cherry, and that's called micromanaging. It's just a bad idea. To me, I want to be in the cherry business, right? Like, I believe in my team. Go make the cake. Go make the icing. Go make the sprinkles. I'm just gonna put the greatest fucking cherry you've ever seen on that cake. That's good.
Read a book called Crush It.
How'd you get
You
it?
may have
Do you
heard of
know?
it.
Heard of it?
My dad was into it. My dad's a huge mentor to me, much like your dad is to you. And he's the one who kind of told me about it. I was like, Dad, I'm not really into reading.
Yeah.
I hate to read.
Yeah, me too.
It's a huge challenge for me. So
To me, the things I think most about are number 1, 2, 3, and 4 is to build self-esteem. So my belief is that self-esteem is the only drug that combats the world.
yeah,
I genuinely
that's
believe
powerful.
that. In parallel, it's imperative that you don't build fake self-esteem.
Right.
Self-esteem can't be manufactured through rewarding, non-rewarding events. If you
Participation trophies.
correct, you can't come in 8th place in the race in school and then get prized for that, because that's just not real life. However, Xander, for example, this weekend, when Max got hurt, his nephew, stopped what he was doing and came over and showed amazing empathy for a 4-year-old. That has become now the thing I've talked to him about for 2 days.
Yeah.
That he's incredible, that you have such a great heart.
Right.
Like, to me, you triple down. This is, by the way, this is me being a byproduct of being what I think perfectly parented. This is what my mom did.
Yeah.
My mom over-exaggerated my natural goodness as a person
Right.
to make me believe it was like the most important thing. And she never gave me 3rd place trophies, and when I lost, I lost. And she made me realize there were repercussions in life, so when I got bad grades, even though she knew I was gonna be very special, I was literally punished. Subconsciously, I knew that it wasn't the most important thing in the world, but I do like that she punished me and didn't let me completely disrespect the system, but she never let it hurt my confidence. Right? She played it very smart, and there is something interesting my parents did. At 14, they said, look, tough guy, you're not gonna be a student, means you're gonna work. And so that means you're gonna start working now.
Yeah.
And so I do think one of the great things my parents did, and I think a lot of parents should think about this, is if you don't have a student, even if they're an artist and wanna sing and paint, you need to figure out how to establish massive work ethic, because the only thing that's controllable for somebody who's gonna bet on themselves in life is their work ethic. Their talent, you can get it better, right? You can lift more, you can get better at things. But like my calves and ass aren't naturally the same as everybody else. And there's people who are naturally like, I don't like, my chest is never gonna be as big as I necessarily want it. And there's certain things that are, right? But meanwhile, like, I'll sell you back the hat you're wearing right now.
Right.
I will. And so I think it's important to teach work ethic, because work ethic is the only thing that maximizes what you naturally have, and it's really the best you can ask for. I mean, this is my new favorite office.
Hey, let's go.
Juice, how are you, man?
How's it going?
Great.
We've actually met before.
Remind me.
Houston.
Oh my God, yes.
I was like, hey man, I'm not here for
Yes.
I just want to say
Yes.
hi. I'm gonna see you at the end of the month. And
I remember.
Here
I remember.
I want to apologize to you really fast. When I met you, I like hit your shoulder in a weird way, and I hit your throat.
I have a meeting with you later this month with Alex Simon. I just want to say
Yeah.
So I'm sorry.
What's amazing? I'm so amazingly strong now that I don't remember that. So my big thing right now is Facebook long-form videos, influencers on Instagram, and what I would call hacking culture. Anything that can penetrate and create noise in a million different things. That could mean a million different things. For my personal brand, not my brands and other things, that means that I genuinely believe that hip hop is the seed of our culture. I just genuinely believe that. And I think it's a good use of my time, especially when I'm lucky enough to have somebody like Mike Boyd in my life, right? Where he just genuinely has a great track record. And of course, D-Rock and these guys are always looking at Spotify and SoundCloud, and like every youngster, spends time trying to find new artists and different stuff of that nature. I just play the same Lionel Richie song over and over, like whatever, but like people love discovery. But I am very fascinated by what's happening in the cross section of the two places you're playing. My dream, to give you as much value right now as possible, so that when you do become massive, you're like, Garyvee was always there. I mean, it's not super complicated. It's that truly basic for me.
Let me hop in the coupe, get a shot of the goose, pin the top of the roof. Think to the past when the top not visible, literal, another second to right and hit the boom, no truce. But the haters who died and I'm blowing your race by the thousand. Patting these biddies who with me get paid by the ounce. That's I've been paid, never lay that shit down like blab. How you like me now? Sitting pretty and I'm packing on the weight by the pound. Used to be light, but that shit overrated, I'm fat. Fucking the chick that he's dating way down there, way over there, like outside. Shout out Garyvee, baby. Much love to everybody watching. Shout out to you.
Come on, man.
What's happening? How are you?
Good, man. How are you?
George, nice
Such
to
a
meet
pleasure.
you. Tank.
How are things? Tank. I love it. I'll call you whatever you want. Fuck, man. I'll call you whatever you want. Tell me to call you.
I've always loved comedy.
Yeah.
I did stand up, which was like
Good for
great
you.
and terrible. Stand up taught me that I could do anything.
100%.
Like doing stand up and then talking to a girl was like, bro, stand up was the hardest thing I ever did.
100%. 100%.
So any sales situation I found myself in,
It's nothing.
It was like nothing. Yeah, these people don't have to laugh; they just have to give me money. It's not a big
100%.
deal. But the problem with stand up was I was sitting on the jokes for like a week, 2 weeks, a month till I could get to a microphone, so the energy would just die. So when memes happened, I was like, this is sick. I can make a joke, find a picture, make a joke, get it out to people, get feedback, and go from there on to the next thing. So for somebody like me who's always going, it's like memes, right timing, whatever.
Of course.
It's just been good. Like my Instagram, Tank Sinatra, has like just taken off in a way that's been so rewarding.
It's so awesome.
It's crazy. It really is.
How many you at now?
850,000.
Amazing. How often are you showing your face on the Tank Sinatra account?
On the story, pretty regularly.
How about on the posts?
On the post, like once a month maybe. Max.
Change it.
Yeah.
Tomorrow. Here's how ready? Ready?
It's my, yeah.
Ready?
Yeah.
Minimum. Stick with me.
Go ahead.
Minimum.
Yeah.
Minimum. Like, you're much bigger than me, but I'm not gonna let you get away with it. Minimum.
what to do.
Once a week. Minimum.
Okay, so
Fuck. How many posts a day are you doing?
a lot, like at least 6.
Yeah, I would tell you that if I could help it,
Yeah.
I would have you do it once every 2 days.
Yeah.
And you know what I would do? Straight to face video, and I would just have you do your thing.
Yeah.
If you can actually do stand-up,
Yeah.
fucking do it. Straight to the face. Like you got it, man.
Like my face.
Yeah, I like it. It's a look,
Well,
right?
I've used some in like memes and those go over well.
Dude, listen to me.
But
Let me tell you what doesn't go away if your account went away. The memories of you.
Yeah.
You look like every other fucking page.
I know. I used to post more selfies and I was like, you know what, fuck these people. I'm sure you deal with it. There's the negativity, you just
I
don't
don't
read
give
the
a
comments.
fuck. Sure, I read every comment.
So I say that. I say I don't give a fuck.
But you do.
But I do a little
But
bit.
guess what? Me too.
So what do you do?
Not give a fuck.
At all. No, like you just don't give a fuck.
No, I do. I do, but then I don't. It's 51-49. I give a
Dude,
fuck.
It's so aggravating.
I'm empathetic.
Yes, sometimes.
Do you understand that I actually feel bad for them?
I do too sometimes.
And I do 100%
Other
time.
times I'm like, send me your address.
Yeah, I'm gonna beat them. Yeah, listen, if I look like you, I'd probably beat up some people too. Like, look, punchline is very simple. I actually feel bad. Like, you're in a place in your life where you have pain and you're taking it out on me because in this moment you deem that I have happiness. I feel bad.
Yeah. You smell good, bro.
Thank you, bro. Appreciate it. Yo, if you're not following the Tank, you're making a fucking huge mistake.
Fucking up.
fucking up.
Fuck you up.
He may want to bring in her people. He may want to audit everybody. We got to think about all those things. Like if people understood the money, the happiness, the fame, like, if people really understood what I was doing, they wouldn't believe it. That's why I actually spend no time on it. I'd lose because you'd think I've been trying to sell you something that, like, it's only because I'm playing such a long game.
Right.
Longer than anybody actually, like I fantasize of being 73, you know? And having the body of work, and you know? So, I understand, but that's where that was going.
Okay.
Thank you.
Oh wow.
Oh! Not bad. Yeah.
You know, it's full time. Like this is just.
Doesn't end.
What up?
You can't hide from.
I was really.
Dude,
hoping
thank you so much for your note. That was very sweet of
to be
you.
on the DailyVee.
You're on. Smile.
You're on.
What note?
Yeah, right there. Smile. You said you missed me. That was very nice.
You didn't respond. I thought you didn't.
I know, but I absorbed it.
I thought you
I
were
I thought you were gonna do a cancellation. I can't believe this is their quality.
I'm really excited. I have a
wants
there's
people
only
to smell
one.
the
There's
hustle.
literally only one reason I'm here. The singular reason I'm here is I'm gonna take a selfie with this guy and get him so many Instagram
This followers.
followers.
You remember he did this on Snapchat?
Yes,
for
but
like 3
but
years?
yes,
And
but
I was like,
but,
who wants business advice?
but ready?
I'm so happy.
Dude, honestly, it's crazy what's going on.
I'll be honest. I like the content a lot lately.
I appreciate it.
Well, because
I
it's.
keep talking about
You're
it.
also.
No, the
I'll tell you why you
content's
like it, because even like when I first got to know you and when we met at like New House or whatever,
Yeah.
people that like it are people that like. I actually think it's strategy disguised in like motivation. Like I think the reason people actually get results from me and not from everybody else is yeah, I'm very rah-rah and just in me, it's who I am, but like I actually build businesses. Like this is my side hustle. Like I know what the fuck I'm talking about, and like the people that are smart like actually like will like, and they watch what I'm doing more so than like get pumped like you only live once. Yes, you only live once, but if you actually understand why I'm doing it, how I'm
I
doing
thought
it.
you're gonna die.
I love that one, by the way.
It is good.
It's my favorite because it was so improv. She like scared me first of all. She like rolled up on me in the car and like,
You're gonna die.
It was such a.
I kind of want to.
3 words to give me inspiration for any day I'm feeling down.
3 words.
3 words.
You're gonna die.
Wait. Tyler, say something.
How long is your Snapchat?
Remember when
It's fine.
the food? I enjoy the food. I enjoy the atmosphere.
How was
Really
Crain
nice,
Island?
great vibe in here.